Hello and welcome to Bloomberg Quint. You're watching Insolvency Diaries. After having achieved several milestones in the corporate insolvency, it's time to chart a route for individual insolvency. And that will be the next big thing, says the bankruptcy regulator. While the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code has laid down the framework for personal insolvency, it hasn't been notified as yet. Besides the resolution and bankruptcy process for individuals, the IBC also contemplates a fresh start process, a sort of a clean slate for debtors that meet the eligibility criteria. To understand how this fresh start process will work, who will benefit from it, and what we are hoping to achieve from it, I'm joined by Renuka Sane, Associate Professor at the National Institute of Public Finance and Policy. Renuka, welcome to Insolvency Diaries. Renuka, you've been part of the IBBI working group on personal insolvency. So help us understand the thinking behind this fresh start process. It seeks to cover those with annual income less than 60,000 rupees, debt of less than 35,000 rupees, and assets less than 20,000 rupees with no dwelling unit. Who is meant to be the target group for this framework, and what are we trying to achieve from it?
So I think that the target group here is the extremely vulnerable population that has no hope in hell of actually repaying the debt. So as you can see, these thresholds are quite severe, if I may use that word, where people with no home ownership, people with assets that are less than 35,000, assets less than 20,000 are the ones that can actually apply. So it's actually going to apply to a very small subset of people. It's also important to know that the Fresh Start will only apply to unsecured debts. So it's, a very small category of debt and a very small category of people, those who are extremely vulnerable and those who cannot really repay their debts and need some way to actually make, a fresh start in their lives.